Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Ash. Today we're going to be diving into Gurkha. Gurkha is one of the oldest cigars, dating back to 1887 to building its fame in 1989. Let's dive in and find out. All right, so today we have a Gurkha. This is their cherry bomb. What's it called?
Redhead.
Oh, correct. So it is a Redhead from Gurkha. This is an infused cherry cigar.
Smells good.
This is one of many expressions that Gurkha is doing. Gurkha comes from a very well-defined tobacco lines. When they first initially started back in 1989, the founder, Kaisad Ansotia, who was making these cigars, he was making top-notch, high-end cigars. Some were retailing for up to $25,000.
Like whole boxes sell for $25,000. That's crazy.
Wow. Yes. So over the years now, he had some background. He was in the high-end timepieces, watches. Mm-hmm. He started overseas, moved over into Florida. That's where he came into the cigar world, if you would. So he's definitely had a taste and an eye for high-end stuff, and he did really well. Now, over the years, they have been able to produce cigars for every budget. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're sitting here with this Redhead, and this retails for $8-9 a piece, but it's still a fantastic cigar.
No, it smells amazing. Matter of fact, I have a cologne that kind of smells like that.
So, quick question: does anyone know what he initially invested or purchased the company for, or how he came across he came across it, or how he purchased it? Because he obviously he was not a founder; he was the founder of the second go around. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think when I was doing some research on it, he was on vacation in India, fell in love with or met a Portuguese person selling sticks, and was watching them make it, fell in love with the art of cigar making, and bought the whole company, inventory and everything, for $450. Isn't that crazy?
That's quite the investment.
And that was in what, 1989?
1989.
So, I mean, it's not like this is back in 1800s where $450 could get you through for a while. This is
This is when $100 bills were plentiful.
Yes, exactly. Wow. So it's quite the deal. I believe he did from a Portuguese person, but in India, correct?
Yes,
yeah. He's on vacation in India.
So these come recommended by a gentleman that he really enjoys these. He wanted us to try them.
So is this cherry infused or cherry tip?
It's going to be infused.
Yeah, no, this is interesting. I would say it's medium. My first instinct was to say mild, but now that I'm a few puffs into it, it's definitely medium bodied. And I don't know if it's the tip or if it's the cigar, but I do get that sweetness. Mm-hmm. It's not overwhelming. It's just there.
It's very subtle. It does have some of that. I'm gonna say it's got some of that dusty hay barn taste, like a dry. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but
yeah, I get oaky.
But it does. So it's after the exhale that I get a little bit of that cherry linger That little.
A little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
It's a regular cigar
Yeah.
smoke until the very end. You get a little cherry note. It's definitely unique. You said one of our subscribers recommended this cigar?
Yes.
Well, thank you. It's always great to try new ones.
Try some new ones.
We
Absolutely.
appreciate the feedback. This was by one of our subscribers. If you guys like our content, please remember to hit that like, that subscribe, leave comments, and let us know. Is there any other cigars that you would recommend that we try that we haven't already reviewed? Let us know. Keep those comments coming.
The label is pretty cool. It's got like a maroonish red background, gold writing. It's not its traditional label by any means. We were looking at the Gurkha traditional labels, and it has a guy with swords, and I think it's orange and brown are the colors. So this is more, I don't know, almost more regal looking, less cartoony.
Right.
I wonder if the red kind of represents the cherry.
Cherry version, yeah. It's pretty cool looking. I like the colors.
No, it's a great cigar. It's got a good drag. I will begin the rating. I could gravitate to this. How much was this MSRP?
$7-8.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
$8.
So
Yeah.
based on MSRP, based on that subtle cherry flavor, if you're maybe in the cigar game and you're ready to move, from those sweet infused aromatic cigars to something a little bit more mild or medium bodied, but still have a little hint of flavor, I would highly recommend this cigar. So based on that, I will say this is an 8 for me.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I can definitely see smoking this. This to me is more of like a summer light out, evening, night. It's hot. You're drinking. I can see. That's where I would see this cigar. That I could easily gravitate to this one. It's medium body, not so heavy, so you don't have to deal with too much flavors going on. But then you get that cherry afterwards. So yeah, it's quite enjoyable. An 8 is a good number. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm probably going to give it a 7. Pretty high.
Wow, that's high for you.
It's very high. Because it doesn't taste fake. Some of those flavored ones just taste fake, and you wonder what exactly is in it. I mean,
What is giving you the flavor?
chemically infused is that? And it is medium, but it's also, I feel, medium light maybe. I don't think it's heavy, and it definitely burns very evenly. So that's my take on it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna give this a 7.5. I like the smoke. It drags good. It has good taste. It does have that finish, that cherry finish. It burns awesome. I think that's a pretty solid number, considering I like more of the full bodied. But yeah, this is a great cigar. Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, well, there you have it. Another review by Bourbon and Ash. And we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our videos. And until next time, catch you on the back nine.